think someone's at the door.
Don't go. Please. I want a baby.
What? Excuse me?
Good evening, Nick the Rat listeners. Fucking, I don't know what the hell you guys are. What is this? It is Wednesday, May 7th, 2025, everybody. Welcome to the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. Nick the Rat's not here. Nick the Rat is currently in Boston. He he left because he doesn't love you, all right? Like a little, like your parents. You know how your parents didn't love you and they left you? Just like Nick the Rat did. He's abandoning you. All right? So I'm here. I'm taking over the sewer because I won't abandon you like Nick abandoned did me with this job when he fired me. I'm here pro bono, even though I hate that guy. He could go fucking choke on a chicken bone. But I, Zindu, from planet Oktar, what is that called? A companion? A fucking companion cube? A friend? An ally? I'm an ally, companion, comrade. I am Zindu, your comrade, companion alien. Tonight, I didn't really know what the fuck to talk about. I'm not talking about some mysterious monsters that never existed. That's some bullshit. The only thing that are out there are Oktarians. And boy, oh boy, if you ever meet one of us like me, if you ever meet a group of us, you're going to get real fucked up. So I don't think you really want to know about us. Let's talk about something about that I know nothing about. Humans. I don't know anything. I've been here for a couple of years now. I've been sniffing your panties and rubbing your gym socks in my asshole to see if I can fly or something. I don't really know your culture very well. And I've been looking into this sex thing. The sex part, I think, is interesting. As a humanity, as a species, as a group of monkeys running around, I think sex has really, really just confused me. Because do you guys want to know a secret? You were born, and then you were shaped, and what you were shaped by isn't the truth, okay? I'm gonna try to bring you into it real easy because I know how your little human brains will react to learning that pretty much your entire life is just fabricated bullshit that some bored homo guy wrote fucking in a book, and he was like, hey, let's kill people and until they all do what I tell them to do, and yeah, so that's pretty much. It's pretty much what you're doing here on planet. You're a robot slave. You think that you got free will and all that stuff, but everything that you've read as a kid and learned and all of your little talents and tricks and customs and conditions and all that bullshit, it was all taught to you. You didn't just fucking pick up a magazine and know to put ink in there or some shit. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But look, we're gonna talk about sex tonight on Zindu the Oktarian Radio. And I hope you can handle it. And if you can't, if there's young children in the room, sit them really close to the speakers. And then call the police because you should get arrested. Because this is definitely not an episode for children unless you don't want your children to be dumb idiots. All right. So if you don't want your children to be dumb idiots, let them listen. All right. Pull up a seat, get them really close to the speakers. So the electronic radiation, it'll vibrate the circuitry that were implanted in their testicles by my people hundreds of years ago. Now, I don't know the music playing tonight. I just have a random music button here. I'm going to jam it down, and we're going to see what plays. Now, all the music you do hear tonight will be able to be found on SoundCloud under Nick the Rat's likes. Go check him out. Anyway, here is the first song of the evening. We'll be back and we'll be discussing junk, genitalia, and booty and all that other fun stuff. Oh, by the way, yeah, the chat room's working too. I'll be I'll be not in the chat because I know how Nick does it. Nick does the show, he does the chat, he does all that shit. It confuses him, and that's why the show's bad. The quality of the show is bad because he can't concentrate. He's too busy reading the chat and fucking smoking and all that other shit. You know, by the way, does he have any weed over here? What is it we got here? We'll be back. We are back, and I am Zindu, and this is Zindu's Oktarian Radio, coming to you from the filthy south of Brooklyn. I always wanted to be a radio guy, and I thought maybe I could sneak in through podcasting. Maybe the only people that would talk to me are the rats here, so I thought maybe Nick the Rat would be a great entryway, but apparently he was probably one of the shittiest ways to get into the whole podcasting thing. Either way, whole radio deal. You know what I'm trying to say? Podcasting is a small fish. I want a syndicated radio shows. I mean, imagine that. Zindu around the planet. Oh yeah. Okay. Sex. Let me bring up my notes here. Let's see. Sex. All right. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about. We're not going to be very controversial tonight, so let's talk about religion. Religion and sex. All right. So what does religion do? What is religion out there to say for you? Okay. This is part of the programming, and I'm going to try to teach you how the programming works to see if I can make you break free from the programming and become a free person. And that's what you want from me. I'm going to help you. I feel like DMX. What you want? What you really want? Rough. Okay. So the religion. Okay. This is how they use the religion against you because I'm gonna say stuff that's just gonna break your mind, and then you'll be like, whoa, Zindu. Whoa. And then you're probably gonna jizz in your boots. You're gonna get a little jizz in your boots after this one. What's the main thing about religion, other than killing all the other religions and becoming the only one true religion? It's usually a celebration of life. Life, baby. How did life come? How did life go? What are we going to do with here? Hey, we got a life. That's what it's about, right? Life? Okay, now if you think about religion and you think about life, what is usually shamed upon in religion? Well, it's like, it's a religion. They love life, but they hate sex. Sinners, they say they're a sinner. Sinaloa. So if you're a sinner, how are you supposed to procreate? How are you supposed to make more of this beautiful life? If this planet, if the main thing about all these religions and all this life and all this stuff is, more life, more love, more this, more that, then the religion's like, you want that love, you want that life, but you can't make it. No orgies for you. This is where the Druids were probably doing it right also, man. The Druids are always right. I read story. I've seen video. I had ancestors that came to this planet a long time ago. Took some video of some Druid orgy parties. Life was pumping. Trees were growing. Fish were swimming. Animals were happy. People were all happy. Then all that weird religion crept in and fucked up your fucking. And basically now, only the people running the religions get to pick and choose which of you they want to fuck. And it's usually your youngest. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Like, the thing that most of them are all against is the one thing that they're all doing, and they're telling you not to do it. Don't do it. Don't go out there. Don't sin. Don't have fun. Don't procreate. But life is good. Make sure you procreate. Make sure you have kids. I don't know. It's really a confusing situation for you guys, and I'm just here to try to break free of your brains. And I don't want you to get all confused tonight, so we're going to take it a little bit slow. We're going to listen to some music, and it's going to fucking massage your brains into a nice smooth salami that we're going to put on a hero, maybe some mustard. I'm getting a little hungry over here. We'll be right back with more Zindu from Oktar Radio. Blah, 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 blah.
where the social conditions are more or less safe, there sexuality is apt to predominate. Because people are taken care of, they have their positions, they have enough food, no question of hunting and seeking food or something like that. Then it is quite probable that the patients you meet have more or less all a certain sexual complex.
So this is, in a sense, in the drive of that particular society, most likely to be inhibited.
It is a sort of finesse, almost, when you find out that somebody has a power drive. And where sex only serves the purpose of power. For instance, a charming man, you know, all women think he's the real hero of all hearts. He is a power devil. Like a Don Juan, you know. The woman is not his problem. His problem is how to dominate. You see? And so you see, in the second place, after sex, comes the power drive. And even that is not the end.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope that song was good. I don't know what's playing tonight, but I got some, I'm gonna drink some more of this Wyoming whiskey. Let's see what we got left here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna bring a bottle back to that oak jar one day. All right, hey everybody. Okay, let's do a little sponsors because basically there's no donations this week. Nick thinks having people send him money is the best way to make money. Well, truth be told, he ain't fucking wrong. Now, if you want people to send you money fast, there's a new way to do it. Through the sewer. Now you take your money and you get these envelopes here. Sorry. Just drooling a little bit. Our whiskey was good. There's these red envelopes that they're selling in the sewer. High technology stuff, too. They don't sink, they float. And they always find where Nick the Rat is somehow. I don't know. So we got these envelopes coming to you from the sewer. You could order a stack of like 20 of them for like $40. It's a pretty good deal. And you get these envelopes. And you basically put money in there. You put shekels, rupees, diamonds, rings, necklaces, whatever you really want, used condoms. And then you put the money in these little envelopes and throw them in the sewer. Nick will find them. It's a great way to spread love and joy to all the citizens of Sewer Town, if you know what I'm trying to say, down in Brooklyn. Brooklyn shitty Sewer Town. Come to you. Yeah, hey. Whoa, I think this whiskey is affecting my brain. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe there is some drugs that are under the table here that I could sell. Digest first. Oh, yeah, I just took some pills. Now I feel great. This is amazing, everybody. Now, before RFK comes and fucks up the businesses that we got going on down here, we'd like to sell you some of these. What are these called? They don't even have a name. They're unmarked. I don't even know what I took. I do kind of feel kind of good, though. Yeah, so we're selling these pills. They might make you thinner. They might make your dick fall off. I'm not too sure. But you probably grow your hair. If your dick falls off, you'll grow hair. You're probably not going to want to have sex anymore. I don't know. That might solve a lot of stuff for the religious angle here. And, let's see. Do we have anything else to sell down the sewer that I can make a couple bucks before I get out of here? Because Nick's not fucking paying me to do this show. Let's see. What do we got here? You got a picture of Nick's mom. Anybody want a picture of Nick's mom? She has an OnlyFans, and Nick printed this one out and he put it on his wall. It's the only one that she gave to him for free. Let's see here. We got socks. Fucking, what are these? Dickies? You wear Dickie socks? What the fuck is that? No, pretty much that's it. All right. I think the promos, the donos, the bonos, whatever the fuck you want to call it. There's no money down here. There's no money in podcasting. If you think there's money in podcasting, I have a podcast to sell you. But if you do enjoy any of this content tonight, if it makes you feel a little bit more sane, or a little happy, or a little bit weird, or if your wiener gets a little chubby, or your little flappy titties get pointy, you know what to do. Go to Nick the Rat Radio and click on Donate, and then make sure you donate when you do it. You do it, you're gonna feel great. Yeah, alright, this is Indu. We'll be back with more Oktarian Bebop-Doo Bops-Kitty-Dee-Day. We'll be back by. Damn, I'm gay. Wait.
And where do you see the anima manifest in life?
On a primitive level, it appears in men generally as an element of romantic, unreal, mostly sexual fantasies. And you see, for instance, in puberty, when young men are very active and then suddenly they become passive and dreamy and they are not there and their performance in school goes down tremendously, and one has the feeling, where is that? Where has that young man disappeared? He's in the clutches up to the neck of daydreaming sexual fantasies. In that age, it is a normal transition. But if a man gets stuck in indulging in wishful sexual fantasies, he literally falls into the hand of a vampire. He loses his capacity of taking his own life in hand. He loses his willpower. He loses all his male efficiency. And he just daydreams all the time about women and their curves and would-be romantic adventures and so on. He lives in an unreal life. I saw once a man who was 43, still living with his mother, who had never approached a woman. I asked him, what on earth are you doing with your sex? And he gave a secretive smile and didn't confess. He just masturbated widely every night. And then he dreamt that he was in daytime living an ordinary life, but in the nighttime he was living on a luscious island where he had wild sexual adventures with women. That was the fantasy world into which he had disappeared. In a primitive tribe, one would say such a man has been bewitched. He's bewitched.
We would say he's locked into an infantile attitude to life. He's being devoured by the mother.
Man, I jerked off 5 times during that song. Hey, people, look, this is going to be a really great show tonight. I'm going to tell you why. You're going to learn stuff. You're going to learn stuff about your body, about your brains, and about the birds and the bees and Down syndrome, I guess. I was watching, slipping through Nick's TikTok over here, and there was a guy, one of these gym bros. You ever see these gym bros that are like, they have these videos where it's like a close up of their face. And oh, this person went to the gym. They're great. Oh, this person is using a filter on their face. They're not great. Well, why would that not be great? Well, okay, the filter that he was talking, oh, jeez, I don't even know how to get into this here. There's a whole, okay. There's also, like, there's these gym bros that are like, they think that there's a lot of good, I don't want to say that they're all bad. They're not all bad. There's definitely some good, gym bros and girls. Gym bros and hoes, Jim brosy hoes that are totally fine. Totally fine Jim brosy hoses. But then there's a couple of the toxic ones that complain about shit. Now, one of the toxic ones, I'm gonna try. This guy was getting mad at this gym hoe. There was a gym bro, and he was doing a video about how he was mad at a gym hoe because she was using a Down syndrome filter on her face. Yes, a Down syndrome filter. He was very, very, very upset about this. He thought this was exploitation of the Down syndrome people. Now, she was selling pictures on OnlyFans. Apparently, having Down syndrome is a kink now. I don't know why it's not. Like, what is this guy's problem? Does he think people with Down syndrome don't have sex? Is he mad because he doesn't have Down syndrome? What is his problem with this gym hoe, this dumb gym hoe, making herself look like she has Down syndrome, but a fat ass? That's what people want, I guess. They want the girl that's always happy with a fat ass. And she's profiting off of this, and he is very, very upset. So that's how he's also profiting off of this gym hoe, profiting off of Down syndrome, profiting off of man's perversions or some shit. I really don't even care either way. I just thought it was a very strange situation that I just needed to share with you. So I'm not alone in the pain in my brain because I'm going insane. Because this shit is fucking stupid. It's stupid all around. Everything that you people do is just dumb. It's like, oh, you gotta do this for money. And then you go, oh, we don't want to make money up doing this. So then, but the only time you could really do pure art is if you're already rich beyond belief and you don't even care about money. That's the only time you can do pure art. But by that time, your whole fucking persona's warped and distorted that nobody even gives a shit about your artwork at that time anyway. There's a weird yin-yang pull push to creativity. Well, I just want to give it up to those gym hoes out there looking like they are gym dohos. I don't fuck, whatever. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's listen to some more music. We'll be back. We're going to talk about more sex stuff. Maybe there'll be teledildonics or fucking, I don't know, fucking crucifixes in your butthole in a glass jar. You people are weird, man. You got some weird-ass kinks, man. You fuck anything. You just stick, and then you wonder, and then it's like there's a when people are doing stuff like this, when the biggest industry in the world is sex, and then everybody treats like sex is the last thing you could talk about, then think about how fucked up and yin-yanged and fractured your society is. Fractured butthole. Let's listen to this next song here. We'll be back with more Zindoodly-doo, poop-oodly-doo. I'm trying to think of a name for a podcast to do. Should I call it Oak Tar now? In the Zindu News. Bing bang boom, bop, skippity pop bop, bing bang boom, Zindu, yeah.
Drama, 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 Bigfoot eats all your dramas too?
He got kicked out of some community.
He got kicked out of some community, like some sampling community.
I don't know why.
I swallowed the fly. I didn't get the whole story behind that one, but I'll come back to you next week with another tale from the internet drama. That's why you guys tune in to Stick to That Radio. Let me open up the phone lines so I don't
Hey everybody, welcome back to Oktar Boktar with Zindu Bindu. What the fuck? Alright, hey, look, now this next one is gonna get really smoke weed right now because your brain is about to melt. Ugh. That was Nick's dicky suck. That wasn't weed. What the fuck did I just smoke? That was gross. Yeah. Okay. Gather around the science table, everybody. Grab your beaker and your goggles and listen to Professor Zindu. I want you to sit down. I want you to look at your penis. Now look at your vagina. Whatever you got, look at it. Okay, now that you're looking at it, where did it come from? All right, now let's go back really far down the timeline. At one point, it was a bunch of cells, and those cells were quickly evolving by incestual sex. Don't you think that maybe incestual sex, which is so looked down upon, I'm not trying to say that I've never had sex with my grandfather, but hey, that maybe that's slowing down your evolution as a society of people? Look at it this way. You know how they always say, if you fuck your cousin, you're gonna have a kid with 30 arms? Well, now, wouldn't you want somebody with 30 arms defending your country? You can hold at least 5 or 6 weapons with 30 arms. Now, all I'm trying to tell you is that you've been told your entire life that doing the no-no with family members is bad because of mutations. Well, how do you become a more evolved, enlightened creature? Via mutations. The way you guys are slowing down. Sure, sometimes you're going to get cancer, like a lot, like probably a lot of really, 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 really bad cancer. A lot of maybe a stunted growth, maybe, you have maybe you might look like one of Nick's dicky socks. But all you need is one superhuman with 8 arms to kill all the rest of you monkeys and then more inbreeding with that guy right there. I'm just trying to say that what you guys are doing, you guys are spreading rumors out there, and you're trying to make it seem like that's not how you've been doing it for at least most of the evolutionary periods of your lives, probably. I don't think all these little tribes of 5 or 6 people became hundreds and hundreds of people by, dating, the latest dating app, is what I'm trying to say. And if you'd like to try the latest dating app, advanced technology, Sewer Love, get it on all of your latest technological advanced objects that you got through years of inbreeding that you suddenly thought was a bad idea and stopped. Sewer Love is developed by a hard-working team of scientists that have probed a lot of your people. I'm telling you, all the times that you thought it was me and my people flying around with spaceships, it was actually them dragging you underground into the sewer, digging around your balls and your brains, figuring out what makes you tick. And I think they finally unlocked what does make you tick. And what makes you tick is usually your dick and your prick and your stick. Now, Sewer Love is here to make all of those things feel right. So come on down to thedarksewer.net or nicktheratradio.com, or you call 917-719-5923. Tell whoever answers the line that you need some sewer love. They'll know where to direct you, okay? So that's what we need you to do right now. Go to your closest telephone Or, maybe if you see somebody else with a phone on the street, go jump them, take it real quick. Call this number, 917-719-5923. Whoever picks up, you make sure you tell them that Zindu sent you and you want some sewer love. Don't fuck your cousins. Anyway, this has been Oktar, this has been Zindu, this has been hey, we'll be right back.
Your love.
Your self-interest, because you're not separate in any real sense from other people. You're maybe not separate from everything in some real sense. I mean, Jung in his book Mysterium Conjunctionis, he had this idea. I'm going to go through it real quick. It's a complicated idea. That this is how you put yourself together. The first thing you do is you join your emotions and your rationality, so that your mind and your emotions are one thing. He called that the first conjunction. So that your motivations and your emotions and the way that you think about the world are all acting in the same direction. Okay, so that's the first conjunction, and you get your act together that way. So that would mean incorporation of aggression and sexuality from a Freudian perspective. Those parts of you that are difficult to integrate come to be integrated into one thing. So you can use your anger when you need to, and you have your sexuality under control. It doesn't have you, but you know how to use it, and it's a power for you. And you're properly assertive in all of those things. And so you build yourself into one psychological unit, and then you embody that. So that's the second conjunction. The second conjunction is take your mind, emotion, motivation, unity, and act it out. Act it out in the world so that there's no distinction between you and what you do, between you and the way you think about the world and your philosophy and how you act. That makes you a second kind of unity. And then the final conjunction, which is the most difficult one, is to stop thinking that the world is different than you are. This is why I ask people to clean up their rooms. It's like, your room is you. It's you. And so you go in there and you clean up your room. You're cleaning you up too, the same way. You're developing discipline. You're putting yourself in order. You're developing a vision of the future. You're figuring out how to dress. You're figuring out how to take care of your things. You're interacting with the microcosmos that you have in front of you and learning how to balance chaos and order. There's no difference between you and what's around you. And that's a very difficult thing to understand. And so you want to act in a way that's good for you, but good for everything else at the same time. And that's a high moral virtue.
It's me, Zindu, from Planet Oktar, coming to you from the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. Nick is probably right now in bed. Nah, I think he's probably listening. Let's look in the chat room. Is he in there chatting? Yeah, there he is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised that Brainiac was able to fix the little coding problem he had going on there. That shit was funny. You could ask me, I would have done it in like a second. I just press a button. I'm an advanced creature. I'm an advanced being. I know how to do this stuff. But he doesn't want to work with me, maybe because I slept with his secretary and now she's dead, whatever, you know. That's the problem with sleeping with your boss's secretary. And then killing her. Well, I don't think it was even really me. I think it was him. I forget how she actually died. How did Diane die? How did she do what she do when she dead what she do? Ooh-doo-doo. Well, it's rough out there. So that's why I don't like to get involved anymore with sexual relations with you people. You guys are a bunch of weirdos, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. No, I think, yeah, sex is, I'm not doing that interbreedal thing anymore either, man. It's not going to happen. I had a couple of half Oktarian humans, and they were real ugly. They were really ugly. I had to eat them. Yeah, but the sex and the love, it gets really confusing, man. It gets in between friends and family, and it's a rough thing. It's a rough thing because you guys are fucking squishy-brained idiots. You don't think, you don't ask, you don't talk. You keep things very inside. You don't like to talk about stuff. Now, I understand why you don't like to talk about stuff, because who wants to know who you're screwing or putting what you're putting where? Like, I don't want to know what's going where and why and when now, unless you know your Nick's grandmother, and then I'd really like to know all of that information in slow motion, with pictures and video and smellorama in Panavision and 3D on IMAX. Give me a call, Grandma. But yeah, you guys don't like to talk about your feelings or any of that stuff. It's probably how you were raised, because that's what you were told by your government. Pledge allegiance to your flag and shut the fuck up. Good God. Some hot whiskey. Hot whiskey there. Ooh. So yeah, I just want to tell you guys, there we go. When you first meet somebody, you gotta be very honest with them. You're gonna be really fucked up. You're gonna do fucked up shit in your life, okay? Now, the best way to have a nice, pure relationship with somebody is to be fucked up from the start. Let them know, let it all hang out. Tell them your kinks, saying your do's and your do-nots, if you want to breed or not breed, or share the fucking car keys with your neighbor in a glass bowl over some Long Island iced teas, if you know what I'm trying to say. And I think you have no idea, because if you're listening to Nick the Rat Radio, you're obviously a virgin. Which is okay. It's okay to be a virgin, you know, whatever. Hey, fucking adopt or something, okay? Take care. Do something good for your neighborhood. You're here for a reason, people. You're not here for no reason. There's a reason you're here, and it's to keep me entertained while I'm stranded here on this stupid rock before I can take off, go to planet Bingo, and fucking can destroy that shit one day. I'm gonna go... You think Nick bought dice for me? He doesn't fucking love me. He's not gonna buy me anything at PAX, that bastard. And fucking having a good time in Boston. I'm in fucking New York in the shitty weather over here. It's probably shitty weather there too. It's shitty people all around. I need a vacation. Even though I'm pretty much haven't been working for the past 3 years. Fuck. Life is bleak. Sometimes life gets real bleak, huh? You just sit around and think about how much you just like let yourself down. It's not even like you're not even just letting your family down and your friends down and your children and your deceased and your ancestors and your God and your Holy Spirit and your doctor and your preacher and blah, blah, blah. You're letting yourself down. And you're going to keep doing it too, because there's no way to really change who you are. I know people are like, oh yeah, you can always change, you can always change. No, change comes like this. Change comes like, oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. Fuck, I wish I knew that before I did what I did. And then the next opportunity comes, and guess what? You're going to do it again. And you're like, oh, I'm an idiot. I did the same thing again. And then guess what? You're going to do it again. And you're going to keep doing it. And you're going to keep doing it. And you're going to keep fucking up. And that's just how it is. It's just because that's your cycle, baby. Your cycle is that of a fuck up. Now, you could start to recognize it, and maybe once in a blue moon, not fuck up so bad. Like, somebody might come knocking on your door and tell you, hey, I just met you. This might sound crazy, but do you want to have my baby? And you might be like, hey, whoa. Let me put on my thinking cap. I already got a couple kids. Do I really need another one? I am kind of hungry. Hey, come on in my house. And then you're going to eat them, and then you're like, oh, damn, I did it again. Fucking did it. I fucking did it. I fucking ate that bitch. She was really good, though. We'll be back in a little bit. Bye.
Looking for sex work? You sexy worker, you. Well, you have come to the right place. Dripping hot in the sewer, we are opening the hottest phone sex line that is super underground. It is so underground it is probably illegal. Do not go ratting us out, you killjoy. Let's make money and ruin pants together. Call now. 917-719-5923. Make Nick come and you are hired. Call now and join the fun and make some money too.
Hey! Shh! You're hired.
It can suddenly seize you. It is like a seizure.
Yes.
So, for instance, falling in love at first sight, that is such a case. You see, you have a certain image in yourself without knowing it of the woman, of the woman.
Yes.
Now you see that girl, or at least a good imitation of your type, and instantly you get a seizure, and you're gone.
Hola amigos, y me llamo Zinduski Oktariaro Balakala Bakasmala Balabaskabadabdu. Hey, welcome, everybody come on in. I'm sorry if we got off on the wrong foot, if you're feeling a little upset, if any of these truth bombs I'm dropping in your face are really affecting your life, if your reality is shattering and falling apart in front of your eyes, well, I told you so. I told you it was going to happen. Nick always tells you about how the world's unraveling. Well, guess what? You are too. And the more you unravel, you're going to see what's inside of you. And the more you look, the more you're going to see the same shit, because that's all it is. It's just like a constant string of duty. Really long, really drawn out. Good times, everybody. Good times. What should we talk about? Do we keep talking about sex here? Let me see here. I guess we can talk a little bit more about some of you humans and your weird sexual behaviors. Hey, Nick doesn't deliver on his show topics. I'll deliver on mine. I'm about to blow your socks off your ears and down my throat. War and sex. How do those go together, Oktar? Zindu from Oktar? Oktarian? Zinduski? How? How do you do this? What are you doing to me? Why are you saying war when we're talking about sex? Well, I don't know if you're aware of what your species does. You got a very strange little habit of killing and then raping and inbreeding the ones you hate. You go to war, and then you go there, and then in between the killing of them, you're like, oh, let's have sex with them and make more of them mixed with us. It's a very strange thing. I don't know if it's because you guys are trying to filter out the hate that you have for each other by combining during hateful events to make really, really disturbed children. I don't know. Is that what you're doing? Is that your plan? Why do people go to war with guns to countries and they start to shoot them, and then in between shooting them, go to the bar and have sex with all of them and do horrible, horrible things? Okay, think about it. What is the ultimate goal here by the people that are in charge? What are they doing? And who are these people that are in charge? Is it me? Am I sitting in a dark room somewhere with a Bluetooth remote control, fucking 30 buttons on there so I can play some RPGs with your brain? Yes, that is what's happening. And why am I telling you all this? Because I want to let you guys down softly, trying to break the veil for you, to let you know that most of the time, the really shitty things you're doing to each other is partially for my own amusement. It's also partially other people just fucking with your brains too. There's a lot of people that got their fingers in the pot. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know how you guys keep it together, how you keep all sane in this fucking planet all this crazy shit going on. I'm surprised you're not murdering each other even more. And nobody's even, and that's the worst part is none of you talk about it. You just keep it bottled up. You're like, whoa, did you see what happened to that person right in front of us? Shh. Shh. I don't care if they just got shit pissed on and fell out of a window and broke their ankle and they're asking for help. I don't care. That's not me. They could go fuck off. But you forget to realize that you're all the same long string of duty on the same starship going through space. Okay? What's wrong with you people? So hateful and twisted. Disgusting. Give me a call. I want to talk to some of you. 917-719-5923. Leave a voicemail. We'll play it next week. You could tell me what you think of my balls in your mouth. I gotcha. All right, everybody. We're going to listen to, I think, one more song here. I'll come back. Maybe I'll read you a fucking lullaby or whatever so you go to sleep. I know how these podcasts work. I know you people do. You need some form of connection with somebody, a little connection with people. And you're not getting it in the streets. You're not getting it at school. You're not getting it at home. You're not getting it with your family. You're getting very, very little stimulating connection with people. And that's why you're here. We'll be right back. What's new from Oakdar? And all that jazz.
See small doses, so don't think that I'm pushing you away. When you're the one that I've kept closest, go slow. Go slow. Go slow. Go slow. Go slow.
Good evening, sewer chat. Pull up a beanbag and a bucket of mayo. I have a nice story to tell all of y'all tonight. Oh, my name is Artificial Mysterious Man-like Thing. And this here is Bigfoot Ass Salt. Tuck in your kids and here we go. A long, dramatic pause, which I'll read out loud for comedic effect, will be placed here. But Nick will forget about it, and awkwardly we will just go back to the story. And here we go. The year was 1996, when the Department of Cryptid Affairs quietly launched Operation Redwood, a secretive experiment housed beneath a decommissioned missile silo in North Dakota. A team of rogue scientists, funded under the guise of agricultural research, had only one goal: to harvest and weaponize the genetic legacy of the North American Sasquatch. The theory was absurd, or so it seemed. You see, Bigfoot DNA, when studied under a microscope, was anything but primitive. It shimmered like oil in moonlight, with strands that pulsed as if alive, filled with ancient code beyond anything in the human genome. They believed that a hybrid, half human, half Bigfoot, would possess enhanced regenerative abilities, superior strength, and an innate connection to nature. In theory, such beings would bring peace and balance to the fractured earth. The semen was collected through methods best left unspoken, and thousands of vials were quietly funneled into sperm banks around the world under anonymous donor labels like donor hash 000BF. Years passed. Women became pregnant, gave birth to ordinary children. Nothing strange, nothing supernatural. The project was deemed a failure. The scientists were reassigned, the silo shuttered, and the files buried under miles of bureaucratic paper, until the night of the blood supermoon. It came in low over the horizon, bloated in crimson like a festering wound in the sky. All across the world, women who had been artificially inseminated with the 000BF samples woke from the same nightmare. Something was moving inside them, something old and angry. Then the screaming started. Hospitals flooded with women in agony, their stomachs ballooning, bones cracking as their insides ruptured. What came out wasn't human. The children had incubated for years, dormant, until the blood moon activated the Sasquatch genome. They burst forth fully grown, towering, shaggy beasts with their eyes like burning coals and the strength of a dozen men. The media dubbed it the Red Birth. They attacked indiscriminately. They hurled cars through the air. They pulled trees from the earth like weeds. They sang deep, wordless howls into the wind. Cities burned. Forests consumed entire suburbs. The government declared it a partial success. A formal report concluded that the Big Feet, while violent, were highly effective agents of disruption and unlikely to ally with foreign powers. Congress approved an additional $8 billion in funding for continued Sasquatch research. One senator even suggested using Big Feet to guard the nuclear codes, but the Vatican had other ideas. In a closed-door meeting, Pope Urban IX stated that the birth of the Sasquatch horde fulfilled a lesser-known passage in the Codex Animarum, which foretold of a beast crowned in blood who shall sit upon the throne of man. With great humility, the Pope requested an audience with one of the larger Big Feet, an 8-foot-tall brute with frost in its fur and antlers growing from its back, nicknamed Benedict the Tall by the press. The Pope extended a hand in peace. The Bigfoot extended a fist. And then all hell broke loose. The creature crushed His Holiness's ribcage in a single blow, ripped his mitre in half, and bellowed loud enough to shatter the stained glass of St. Peter's Basilica. Bishops ran screaming as the Bigfoot scaled the altar and took the papal throne. With a single claw, it tore a chunk of flesh from its own chest and smeared it in a cross upon its brow. A silence fell across the Vatican. Then came the cheers from other Big Feet already converging across Europe. No one could stop it. No one dared. For deep down, humanity felt something primal. This was the natural order. This was older than Rome, older than Genesis. And so the throne was His. Final passage from the Book of Beasts, banned in 2042. Lo, He sits in silence upon the gilded throne, crownless but feared. His name is lost to wind, but His fury endures. Cities crumble beneath His roar. Holy men whisper His name in terror. And though He speaks no words, all know His will, to rule, to rend, to remind the world that the old blood still burns. He is the Pope now, and woe to the meek.
And afterwards, you may discover that it was a hell of a mistake. Or, you see, a man is quite capable, he's intelligent enough to see that that woman of his choice, as one says, not no choice, he has been captured.
Yeah.
You know, he sees that she's no good at all, that she's a hell of a business. And he tells me so, and he said, for God's sake, doctor, help me to get rid of that woman. He can't. He's like clay in her fingers. And that is the archetype. That is so-called archetype of the animal.
Yes.
He thinks it is all his soul, you know. Like the girls, you know, when a man sings very high, then he thinks he must have a very wonderful spiritual character because he can sing the high C. And she's badly disappointed when she marries that particular number.
Oh, yeah. I think I just thought of the name of my new podcast. Call it like Zindu Loves You. Oh, yeah. That's what you guys need. You guys need a daily pod. You need a fucking hour, a secondly podcast. Every second of your life. You need me sitting in your ear telling you that, hey, everything's fucked. It's all okay. Don't worry. We're all together. We're all together on this fucking planet flying through space right now. You and me, we're all here. I could leave soon. I just need to fix my spaceship. Until then, I'm going to be here with you. And that's good for you because you need me in your ear to let you know that you're okay. Even if you did fucked up shit, it's okay. Because you know why? Because you were programmed really fucked up like, hey, do this, don't do that. Hey, you want the best things? Well, that's the worst stuff. You want the worst stuff? Well, those are the best. It's a really twisted society. Like, oh, go kill people. And while you're there, go make love to them. Oh, go make people, but don't do it with people. Share your feelings, but just not with me. It's like, what oh, God. You know, I feel pain for you people. The soul of this planet is fucked. That's the color. It's the color fucked. You guys, your eyes can't see it, but Octarian eyes, we have, what is that called? Fucking, what is that fucking, those things in your eyes called? Fucking dicks or some shit? I got a dick in my eye that could see the color of fucked up, and your planet's it, guys. Oktar, I miss you. Yeah, you know, Zindu loves you. I think this could be a good thing. This could be a good show. And I just need to find a platform and a donation system so you guys could send in some. Anyway, look. Okay, it's gonna be a great week. You know, you got a free episode of Nick the Rat Radio from me. I'm not getting paid for this. There's been no donations today, and I'm gonna maybe next week you could, you know, donate to Nick and tell him you want more Zindu. Be like, more Zindu. Be like, that's all you gotta do. Send Nick money and write more Zindu. Maybe also send him like some dick pics too. He likes those. He really likes dick pics. Yeah, I think this show's over. I think we heard some good music. There might have been a story or some shit. There might have been, I don't know, there might have been some craziness going on in the chat room. I'm not reading it because I'm staying focused, Nick. Nick, I'm staying focused. I know you didn't pay me for this episode, but I'm going to give you a little bit of this free advice. Stay focused. Don't read the chat. Don't get all confused, combobulated. The show's not about them, okay? All they're doing in the chat room is telling you how much of a loser you are, how bad you smell, how weird you look. They're saying that. That's what people do. people go places and they do things that they shouldn't do because that's what they want to do, the things they shouldn't do. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Send them your cash. Do it. Well, I hope you're having a great time in PAXindu. I hope we don't have to wait too long. Wait. All right. Okay. Look, the show's over. This is done. If you're hanging out in the chat, you're good time. You just fucking listen. If you listen as recorded or live or whenever the hell you're listening to it. Hope you have a great fucking sleep or whatever. Maybe you're sleeping. You're sleeping right now, aren't you? You're fucking sleeping, aren't you? Okay. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go fucking eat some more of these socks. I think they're laced with semen and LSD. Love you guys. Mean it. Zindu loves you. Coming to a fucking podcast feed soon, alright? And every week, every day, every second, I'll tell you how much. I fucking love you. Good night, everybody! Let me throw a little bit of reverb on that. Good night, everybody. Yeah, just throw a little bit of reverb on there. Yeah, nice.
It's after 2 hours. One day. 2 days.
Oh, God.
This growth is amazing.
It's a week.
It's a girl.
Yes, we decided to make it female so that it would be more docile and controllable.
More docile and controllable, huh? Well, I guess you guys don't get out much.
Don't kill animals! Rats have